This is the letter I wrote to my senior self way back in high school. Look at.
Good evening, everybody. Today is October the 25th. We are reading Robert Greene's The Daily Laws. And I use this little filter. Check out this lip ring. I'm feeling it, y'all. Anyway, today's title is Examine Your Emotions to Their Roots. And I was speaking with my daughter. We were looking at, I think her name is Issa Rae. Her is talking about how she judged herself because her friends were doing all of this in life, and she had just graduated college. She was just doing her YouTubes, and she hadn't really taken off from where she wanted to be. So she was like, I need to stay in my lane, and she had to pull herself up. So my daughter was like, I wanted to write a letter to myself, my younger self. And I was like, that's a great outlet, So let's get into this reading. Examine your emotions to their roots. You are angry. Let the feelings settle from within and think about it. Was it triggered by something seemingly trivial or petty? That is a sure sign that something or someone else is behind it. Perhaps a more uncomfortable emotion is at the source, such as envy or paranoia. You need to look at the square in the eye. Dig below any trigger points to see where they started. For these purposes, it might be wise to use a journal in which you record your self-assessments with a ruthless objectivity. Your greatest danger here is your ego and how it makes you unconsciously maintain illusions about yourself. These may be comforting in the moment, but in the long run, they make you defensive and unable to learn or progress. Find a neutral position from which you can observe your actions with a bit of detachment and even humor. Soon, all of this will become second nature, and when the emotional self suddenly rears its head in some situation, you will see it as it happens and be able to step back and find that neutral position. Daily law. Develop the habit of examining in depth your own emotional responses. You will end up slowly eliminating unnecessary reactions. The laws of human nature. 1. Master your emotional self. The law of irrationality. So like I was saying, when it comes to finding an outlet to, assess yourself with objectivity, then you can first is like a pull up on yourself, and you're examining the things that, you may have done wrong or you may have done right. Deciphering if it really is truly somebody else, or if it's you, if you're the problem. Sometimes if it seems like everybody's blaming you, then 9 times out of 10 you probably are the problem, and then objectively go through like what is causing that, what's the root of it. And once you get there, writing it out, assessing it, figuring out your triggers and things that you can change environmentally, then you have a good starting place. I just recently moved to a new area, and it got me away from the environment that I was in. So I'm able to assess myself, what things were triggering me where I was, and now grow to where I'm trying to go. Y'all have a good night. Join me tomorrow. We'll do it again.